Hello, and we're here live from House of Pins for our Amplifying Voices first edition of Live on Tour. So even though Will and I have been live on tour at his karate tournaments, those have been early in the morning, where you guys are not really expecting us to be live, but we are here live. Um, on location at House of Pins, 2010 Sundown Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana. And we're getting ready for a great fundraiser. And honestly, folks, at this point we've come full circle. And it's hard to believe. Kay and I were talking to Sarah when we walked in this afternoon. Um, and and she just wants the best for us. And she says it's incredibly cool to see um, us get all this exposure. Um, so, but I'm going to introduce everyone for those of you who may not know us.
Ron to the person also, give an official thanks to Sarah as well.
Yes, yes, yeah. And honestly, all intents and purposes, I want to check the levels here. So, uh,
This is the problem when you go on tour.
yeah,
Technical difficulties.
yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Um, all right. Yeah. But yeah, in all intents and purposes, Sarah, thank you for hosting this. And she'll make an appearance, in a little bit. But and hopefully we can introduce her at some point. So to my right, we have Cayden.
Heyo.
To Cayden's right, we have Will.
Hello.
And to my left, we have Johnny.
Hello.
It's a slow grab.
Mm.
my my apologies as we didn't have enough microphone.
Yeah, the whole. How many mics is this thing gonna hold anyway? Four. Okay. What's that? Like six or so mics in that thing.
Well, so there is a wireless one.
Uh, so for the viewers, I do just want to address the elephant in the room right now, and yes, that is that I ordered Portillo's to bring here. So, yeah, it was a hard day at work. So, throughout the whole week, technically, so we all have those weeks where we feel like we're just burned out and we need something to say, hey, you did a good job, you earned this week, and this is what I decided to earn myself with this week.
As I
So
mentioned last time, I work at a
yeah.
Kroger, so I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's all though.
yeah, that's
Got it.
all. Yeah. So
Did you look at your phone?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm just I just want to make sure that
I know what he's doing. It's just that checking the stream and everything.
I'm just sharing it on the Spectrum page. So um, yeah. But anyway, yeah. So but yeah, that's introducing everyone. And I guess the camera's only it's only on Will and Cayden, unfortunately.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Is there a way to just lock it into one place?
Should be. Um,
That way.
that way. Yeah, yeah. Just turn it. Just yeah.
Stay.
Okay, stay, please. My goodness gracious, this is embarrassing.
I think the camera is I think it's hungry.
Yeah,
Or something.
yeah, I think it is. I think it is.
See, everyone's right.
Yeah, everyone's.
But it's focused on his.
Oh,
Alright, let me try twisting like that. So it works.
oh,
I did it.
that works.
Is that right?
Anyway,
You can still see us.
yeah.
Oh jeez.
But yeah. So anyways, but yeah. So and we did take a short break um from doing Amplified Voices, um and we're gonna catch you up on everything you might have missed. First of which you might have seen me and Johnny and Aaron and Andrew and Jacob in the Memorial Day Parade, which kicked off um, by Northside High School and it ended at the Memorial Coliseum. I swear, based on personal experience, that was the shortest parade I've ever marched in compared
It
to
seems long due to how many stops you have to take.
Yeah.
That's also just so like everyone else can, so that everyone else can like, catch up.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. And I
Dude,
marched.
respect on Phil.
I marched in the Rose Bowl parade as well. Um, so
Come on,
it was,
Andrew.
Not Jesus.
Our
yeah,
DJ's calling.
yeah. Our DJ's calling. Um, all right. Okay.
Let's send it off the will.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Will you Okay. All right. You take that microphone. I know
So, like, John stated, I know it's focused on Will. We did the Memorial Day parade, which I have done several times. I've It was actually my fourth year doing it. I did it a lot as part of the JRTC unit from Concordia Lutheran High School, and I was like, wait, a ton of people watch that because there are hundreds of people just come out, sit, watch it, and I was like, you know what? Let me just call Sergeant and see what I need to do. Right then and there. Oh yeah.
That's nice.
I guess.
Oh, well, that was quick.
All right, and I guess we should ask about the escape room. I know Cayden here wasn't there probably because he was at work
Yeah.
being stingy. His boss didn't let him free. But Will, what did you think of the escape room?
I thought it was fun. I would say it was definitely different from the first one. I would say the biggest thing I noticed is that our teamwork was a lot better the second time than it was the first
Well, we
time.
learned from mistakes.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we escaped that one.
yeah.
Our jet
Barely.
with like 56 seconds left.
Yeah.
Just pretty much a minute.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought it was fun.
I think John here is dilly dallying on his laptop. I guess we can bring up what's the dub after he's done chewing, of course.
Yes.
Until we fix the camera.
So I hosted a game night on the game called What the Dub, and to put it simply, it's basically a audio dubbing game where they insert old movie clips from movies that date back all the way to the 60s or 70s. So basically, just old clips we've likely never seen before. And they cut out a section of the audio in the clip, and we have to add our own audio into that clip. And our goal is whoever has the best dub will get points, and whoever has the most points by 5 rounds is the winner. So I believe we played, I would say, 50 rounds in total over the course of
Ridiculous.
4 hours.
Dang.
So,
And well, with a middle stop of getting pizza.
Obviously, you had to eat them at a time.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say the biggest takeaway from the game was one, it was chaos, but
Oh
in a
yeah.
good way. It was
It
the
was also in a semi bad way too.
yeah.
A lot of people weren't like awesome with the responses.
Eh. But hey, everybody thinks differently,
I
and
mean, I get that.
that's just to be expected. But overall, I would. Uh-oh, the camera.
The camera died.
Guys, we're still here. Don't worry. We just turned African American.
Yeah, the camera decided to take a nap, but it's back. But I would say the overall senses of the game night was a success because unlike most game nights where some people propose multiple games where not all the games will have positive outcomes for everybody, like in Mario Kart, like maybe the guy who's always getting first will have a good time, but the guy who's always getting last will have a horrible time.
stuff, and like
Yeah.
I don't want that happening.
Yeah.
Blue
So
tail.
yeah. So that's why this game, What the Dub, it doesn't really have any negative outcomes because
Because
all you're
it's
doing.
funny, all
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
People still will figure. People still be negative about that, regardless of what you do.
yes. But the overall idea is that you can't really be mad at a game that just makes you laugh because other people are trying to make you laugh in the game. So
Yeah.
that's kind of the whole idea of it. I thought, like, what could be the worst that comes out of this game? Just us saying bad words or anything like that. But
which
that's
we
really
did
about
too,
it.
like limited, but
Yeah,
there's still ways around.
yeah. There were loopholes, like you can't say certain words, but you can say certain places or certain people,
Yeah, makes
and it's
sense.
like,
Sir, as in air quotes,
yeah. So
Well,
very much a quick one.
as any lawyer would say, it's good to find loopholes.
yeah,
It was awful because there were so many Jeffrey Epstein
Oh Jesus.
and Diddy. But
yeah,
you know, that's how autistic brains mirror.
yeah.
Boy.
But yeah, it was still fun regardless, and I guess I hope it won't be the last time we do it. So yeah, but that's just what I thought though. What did all of you guys think
I
though?
thought it was actually really fun.
I mean, I can't put him in, but it didn't go.
I, so again, you know, I was here when Will was talking about it. Like, I agree that our communication and problem solving skills were way better than the first try when we did the bank vault or the vault heist. You know, I think the funniest thing though is that, and again, it's just the autism thing. I think the two people that got the most excited were Jacob and Johnny. You know, like especially especially when
Put
we
'em on the
got
spot.
especially when we got into like the last 2 minutes. Like, you know, you were like picking that lock very fast. Like it was like,
We're talking about. Are we still talking about the escape room, or are we talking about what the dub?
Escape room.
Okay. Well,
oh right.
good job, bud.
Catch the ball.
No, sorry. Yes, yeah, yeah. Or like, yeah. Good catch. Good catch.
Remember when I had said you need to specify stuff?
Yes,
I think.
but but yeah. Anyways, yeah. As we were talking, you know, sorry, autism. But anyway, we're like, yeah, I didn't realize you guys. I didn't realize you guys moved on from the escape room.
How did you not? You were right there when we were talking about it. I know he was focused, but it was still in earshot.
Yeah.
I also got a story about him not specifying, but I'll let you finish.
Oh dear God. Okay.
Then again, I always go into the zone whenever I'm like training, so like I'm just not paying attention to
Yeah.
anything around me, just what's in front of me. So I can understand that.
Yeah. But but yes, anyway, yeah. But yeah, what did the I thought was fun. I thought it was really fun to kind of get on my creative side, and not worry about, oh, someone's judging, and like Will said, like there's only the one person that left, and
And I do want to say that I will say we did go overboard, and I understand where he was coming. And I want to.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like there are certain games though that like because I mean, like you don't want to set. I mean, he, I feel like he should have known that it's not.
I mean, also
It,
at the same time, he expected.
yeah, but like I mean, like it's certain during certain social events, like because we are gonna play Cards Against, or we are gonna have Cards Against Humanity going on tonight, and I feel like in certain social events,
It's okay.
it's okay because it's not.
But
It's
to
not.
an
It's
extent,
hang on, Johnny. It's not really based on your character, the person's character. Like this person is not racist. The person is not racist because they make a joke about that. You know, it's where racism and and bigotism comes into effect is
What was that?
What?
Bigotism?
Bigotism.
yeah.
Bigoted.
Please explain for people who don't know.
So so like when people are like bigots and like and they don't like
You're talking about a different thing. Oh no, I
no
thought you did.
no
Let him. Let him explain.
and they're disrespectful towards like a certain race or
Oh, like
orientation.
stereotypical kind
Yeah,
of.
yeah,
bigot.
yeah. Like it's those kinds of comments that are rude and 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 tell you more about about your character. What the dub is just supposed to be for fun in games. Like, I mean, Will made a lot of jokes about Amazon or me working at Amazon. Like, did I cry like a baby? No.
Heck, I even made fun of myself.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I made a karate joke. So,
Yeah.
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 So,
I kind of want to see how we do with Jackbox games with Trivia Murder Party.
Yeah.
We should.
Dance. Yeah. Yeah.
See, he was great. We're gonna click that. No, I wasn't there, so I can't speak about it.
Yeah.
Let,
Yeah.
let's go back to John not specifying things when he should specify things.
Okay. I think I know where you're going. I remember. Yes.
Before we get into the whole magic.
And that's not what I was talking about.
Well, I mean, this is like real quick. We had a couple birthdays happen last week.
Yeah.
You got the director over here. He's now 40 years old.
Yep. I'm 40 years old.
Happy birthday! Yay!
Like which Will also made a reference to my 40th birthday, which like Kate, which Kane's about to talk. Kane's about to talk about like me and my hearing and like and
That's not even. That's not even his hearing.
it's amazing. It's amazing. Like Will can comprehend like what age I'm or like he can remember like that I said I was turning 40. So again kudos for Will for for mentioning that. But yeah, as Johnny said, we had two birthdays on the same day. Jacob, who will not be here tonight, and myself. And yeah,
Uh huh.
yeah, the sports guy. Cayden got me a couple of minifigures.
Yeah, they're just blind boxes.
Yeah. And also got me the crab.
It was a Sonic enemy they called the Krabby.
Yeah, yeah.
It's old school Sonic.
Yeah. Johnny got me this Cubs hat. Um, and also two starter, right? Aren't they
Magic packs.
Yeah,
Secrets of Strixhaven.
yeah. So, and
Oh really? I'm surprised. Where'd you go?
yeah, where'd you go?
Because
I went to Meyer,
okay.
the Meyer on Lima Road, because, well, we were struggling on what else because we were trying to actually find something Sonic. Yeah, we couldn't find any, so I was like, wait, he likes Chicago Cubs, so that's why he's wearing that fancy little hat right there.
Mm.
So, but anyway,
All right, now, Caden, talk about his needing of hearing aids.
It's not even hearing aid. He just doesn't specify when he should specify things. Because we so one day we went to
I'll
the
take the loss.
the loss he says. Anyway, so we went to the summit by Jefferson, which we go there all the time, by the way. We were so I was looking at some of the comic books and whatnot, and then I got some, um, yeah, and so yeah, I got like a Ninja Turtles like I don't know how to describe it. It has just a bunch of comics in one, I guess like a volume, if you will. Will. And excuse me. As we were walking out, so John said they're out of they're out of some they were out of it, and I looked at him and confused, like out of what? Out of the thing. Like what thing are we talking about? Then he specified, oh, the comic book. Like, you,
Yeah. And, um, Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. So Johnny's mom said, "Heck yeah, wonderful fundraiser going on tonight at the House of Games. Bunch of cars in stock at GameStop at Jefferson Point today around 2 p.m. And Pokemon.
My mom.
So, yeah.
She's actually outside watching it from her car.
You just
She can come in.
for all the
No, we can. I went out there. I was like, hey, mom, you can come in.
you
She's like, no,
can
Mom.
Hey,
to the person
listen. You can come in here. There's no reason.
to the person who's watching our stream right now who's outside the building. He can come in. We're not gonna do anything.
Yeah, yeah, we're not gonna fight. Okay, all right, all right. Now, anyway, tell your story again. Tell your story again. Because, Will, did you hear what came said?
Uh, I don't think I had.
You were paying attention.
Please,
Chicken tenders.
please tell your story.
She's all right.
I promise. There's an angle here.
The angle is you didn't specify.
Tell the story again. Will you tell the story again?
All right, we went to the summit by Jeffrey, and we were looking at comic books. There's a comic book I'm specifically looking for. It's the one it's called Shredder. Shredder. I have the first and the third one. I have not been able to find the second or fourth. Or, or so, oh, and so I was looking at those. I was looking at the whole stack of there, to see if I could find it. Didn't. So then I got like a Ninja Turtles like volume. I don't know what comic books are all included in that one. But as we were walking out, John just said, "Oh, they're out of a comic book." Or they just said they're out of something. Something.
Okay. In my defense, when I say I'm out of something, even though we literally walked out the door, can any one of you, even you, Stephanie, can it can either of you see my defense and why I said, oh, they're out of it? Like, doesn't that make sense that I was clearly, even though even
Now you understood comic books. I understood that, but you didn't specify that.
followers to whom?
What do you think? Anyway, like I get that you're talking about comic books, but you didn't specify the exact comic book I was.
I did. Why? Why is that? Why do I need to? Why do I need to specify the exact comic book when you were looking at Shredder? Like,
We were walking out.
yeah, I know.
Oh,
it's wrong.
and there was no indication that you had. Do you want to?
No, yeah.
If you have something to share with the class.
No, show and tell, please.
I understand. I understand it was Ninja Turtles and all that sort of stuff, but again, and we were walking out of the building. Thing. It was like 10 minutes later, or like probably like a half hour later.
Yeah.
When I
You said no, I do not, Mom. I do not do the same thing all the time.
Hey, thank you,
Can be quiet?
thank you, thank you for proving my point.
then it must be an autism thing. Okay. Sorry, Cayden.
Autism thing, right?
Sorry. Shake on it. Sorry.
I don't worry. I don't worry. I give him a hard time about everything else.
And I, like, and likewise too. So again, this is the kind of fun you're gonna see. Like I'm sure, like I can't imagine, like, or I can't imagine that you'll probably see the same amount of fun tonight during our fundraiser from 5:30 to 8:30. And I will tell you something in addition. So we talked, or me and me and my companion talked it out,
Yes.
and we're gonna do an auction for the Colts tickets, which the Colts home opener is Sunday, September 13th. Um, Much appreciated um, to the anonymous donor of that, because that definitely was not a pretty penny. But for anyone that gets in at the $30 rate, because it's $30 to bowl, you'll get 2 raffle tickets of your choice, of either Tin Caps tickets or to win the Summit gift card. So thank you to Summit Comics and for comics and games that did that for us, like literally right on, spot on.
You also should mention it's $50.
Yes, yeah, it's a $50 gift card, so it's worth something. You can definitely do that. So
Mhm.
yeah,
You got
yeah.
something?
So
I was gonna ask, have you already reached your goal, or how far are you in on
so
that right now?
I'm gonna mention this out to the public tonight. But we have just what? What are you guys laughing?
I don't know what she's talking about. Johnny does the same thing.
You're still harping on that? You're still harping on that.
Just if you want, you can run out another.
I'm gonna stick into the exact same thing. Okay.
You know what she's around good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
Yeah.
this is why she's choosing to stay in the car because she doesn't want to deal with confrontation. So
Shoot the smoke.
yeah.
Sorry.
But
Right.
anyway, yeah. So so we've just completed phase one. So we're moving on to phase two. We have surpassed our 10,000 hour goal. Um, so basically, so the rest of the funding is going to go through different fundraisers of this, and from any other donations coming in. We are about to actually reveal. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and reveal this because Jasmine, who Johnny and Stephanie know, sent me this T-shirt design, which will go to anyone that donates at the $50 level or above. And she's also gonna be doing the same thing, or the same design for pins. But this is going to be what the $50 um T-shirt looks like.
I'm just heading over to Johnny.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to, if you so, yeah. So basically, the front logo.
I don't
Um,
know. So soon.
yeah. So the front logo says founding or Spectrum Radio founding donor, and the back of it shows our logo. Which, by the way, in the coming days, possibly you'll even start to see our van out and about, just kind of just running errands. So when my parents come back into town, or if anyone wants to help me tomorrow, we're gonna we're gonna brand or the so we got uh or door decals. Dana, enter that again. Okay, so Johnny,
Hey,
so
I'm
Johnny,
here.
if it does that again, just hit reset.
Just corrected itself. Whoop, hold on. It would make that a will.
If you just move it though, Johnny, can you move it? So it's center. But um, yeah. I mean that cuts off well again. So
I mean,
yeah. So um, but but anyway, yeah. So we ordered uh so so we ordered car door decals. And we're gonna have those, or we're going to place those on the van. So we should be able to put one on the front and or driver's side door, passenger side door, um, the the rear window, and then the I would say like
The side door?
yeah, the side door closest to the license plate that will have the
Is there only one side door on that van that opens?
Oh, sorry. I meant the left.
Okay,
back-
the other one doesn't have the
Yeah,
door.
yeah. The left back door by the license plate. Yeah,
Yeah.
because we have the slide door.
Yeah.
The side door, which is the slide door. So
Sliding.
time. 505. And looks like I might need to grab the charger here in a little bit. But yeah, and actually once Andrew gets here, we're gonna transition to check in. So. Oh, Sarah. I thought it might be Sarah. I would love for Sarah to make an
I
appearance.
Do they have like a cat or something that just bangs on the window?
I know that.
Cats? I know.
Well,
It could be their son.
like I said earlier, their son popped out.
Yeah, I or like yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Like it's definitely her son. So
Oh,
yeah. But and actually, I'm really describe this place. So behind us, we are so in front of us we have the two bowling lanes, and behind us we have a area. Which, by the way, House of Pins can be rented by anyone. Um, Definitely check Sarah out. Which I tagged her in this.
Even though I was pointing out, it's supposed to be meant for like autistic people, but it could be rented out for anybody.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And and honestly, like as a small business, like for us starting out, like this is definitely one we're keeping. Renting out a place like Pro Bowl West or even Greenspan.
I also do want to point out before we started the stream, me and Johnny were just playing some pool.
Yes, we were.
Oh, here she comes!
Income. There we go.
Dang it! Freaking Charlie.
oh wait. I think it's because I raised my hand to ask a question.
Hey.
It came to me.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Mm.
Come on, join us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, say hi to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. So we talked about birthdays. Did we talk about Memorial Day?
Yeah, it was a parade. That's the first thing you did.
What what else? What else do we want to cover before?
I do just want to say something about the whole fundraising goal, and that is that remember or don't remember. What did somebody volunteer to do anything if you reach your 15?
Me and Jacob did. We both volunteered for the ice bucket challenge.
I was gonna say because
I we we're gonna both be doing it next meeting
hmm,
or whenever that or the block party.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Gonna do it together.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that I would like to volunteer to do something, which
100 push-ups.
n- it is something
No.
it is something physical, but it is kind of a wild idea, but one that I would be more than happy to do, and that is that if we reach our 1500 goal, I believe, or 15,000. Yeah, 15,000. If we reach that goal, I will be willing to take a body shot from anyone in the group.
Oh.
Oh, you're on.
Yeah.
Oh no.
How about one for every single person?
No.
Come on, be risky.
No, we ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Also, I think our DJ showed up.
Yeah, but yeah, pretty much anybody who wants to. If there's somebody who doesn't, then it's okay. And the reason why I can say that is because as somebody who's done martial arts forever, or at least half my life, and somebody who has taken 2 bruised ribs in the past, just a gut punch is probably going to be not that bad for
Jeez.
me. Also because you're going to wear a boxing glove, so it's going to feel
Fair enough.
it's not
Yeah,
going to be
If you don't want to drink,
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just something I wanted to suggest, that if we reach that goal, I'd be more than happy to do that for the group. So
honestly,
yeah.
everyone's. I think honestly, if anyone like, no offense, like everyone is kind of light, so I'd say the director should punch you in the stomach.
Dang.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah.
Some people are. Some of our
I
girls
would
have shown
say
up.
I would say though that probably out of everybody in our group, probably the guy I probably would be the most worried about hitting me would be Jacob.
Yes.
Not to say that I can't take a hit from him. It's just if I had to bet who could hit me the hardest, it would be him.
Yeah.
But I have gotten hit by people his size before.
I
So
would actually
yeah.
also be kind of close with Troy. I feel like Troy can also leave it there.
But then again, he is on the older side, so he might not be able to hit as hard as some of the younger people. So there is that to consider. So, but yeah, that's just something I wanted to say because me being a martial artist, I would be the best qualified for that. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But um, well, all right. Well, I'm going to clip this so we share it on social media so we can hit that 15,000 that $15,000 goal. So you know, and let's see, if we reach 20,000, I'll get a pie in the face. And for 20,000, I'll gladly take a pie in the face from Jacob.
Couple more people.
But this, I will say though that I mean, don't you agree that I mean, don't you agree that it has to be people funded or, um, or like this has to be charity or people funded through donations or, like or through like, um, well, do you want to include donations and grants or just donations?
I'd say donations.
What was the second thing again?
Grants.
What is that? What is that?
So we got a $5,000 grant from Winswell, which really kind of helped us.
So you mean like a donation from a company?
Yes, yes,
Ah,
yes.
okay.
Like, well, like yeah. So, like because if you take out grants and companies, we've only made about 6,000. If
Hmm.
you include companies and foundations, you include the full 10,000. So,
Hmm.
so for both of you, is it including sponsorships and donations or just donations?
I'm gonna, I'm gonna say donations.
Hmm. I don't really, I don't really mind
He
that
doesn't care.
much.
He just wants to get punched.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Well, I feel like donation. I feel like donations would be more personal because it's someone to actually put in their own money into it, as opposed to like a company.
Yeah.
Just because it's like a company, they don't care.
Yeah.
I say don't care, but you know what I mean.
So, all right. So, yeah, because Cayden does have a point. So, which you can donate at any time tonight. On our during our fundraiser, like well, at the check-in table we'll have. Well, it looks like probably me and Cayden, or maybe Cayden will just be doing bowling and but
I'll be around.
what?
I'll be around.
Yeah, yeah, like yeah. So all of us will be around. So, but yeah, with 2 minutes or yeah, I kind of want to start with kind of switching things out so we have this ready for check-in at 5:30. So,
Okay.
yeah, but yeah. So thanks for everyone that took a part of this historic broadcast. Get quickly.
Thank you for Stephanie. Thank you for Stephanie Weaver for agreeing with my comment. Thank you.
What? What do you mean Johnny does the same thing to all of us?
Me. Good. Yes.
Punch me. That was.
Yes.
Put your hand out. Put your hand out.
Yes.
Put your hand out.
Yes. Yes. You proved my point. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, it's such a nothingism. All right, DJ Andrew, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, all right. Okay, all right. We're gonna turn down here on the podcast side, and so we can get DJ Andrew hooked up.
Thank you for watching.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Good night.